Whoops. We don't want to go there just yet. Hi, Squirtle. And other folks that may or may not be here, or may watch this later. Oh, yeah, could have been it as well. I'm glad you're feeling well. Well, I'm feeling better, you know. Yeah, I think it was the tiredness was just the waking up in the middle of a cycle or something, because it really wasn't that. It wasn't like I got like 2/3 or half the amount of sleep I usually do. So I think it was just kind of a when I woke up in the cycle situation. But you know, it is what it is. Welcome to Church Has Glasses. It's like Kirk Has Glasses, but it's on Sunday. And my name literally means church in, I believe, a version of Gaelic, or I know it's based in European. I'm glad I've joined the Discord, though. It's been fun. Well, I'm glad you did, too. I'll be honest, the Discord, it wasn't bad before you and Clip Clap and Witchy got there, but it was a little slower. You know, it was a little more occasional conversations, which, you know, I'm happy it's been livened up with new blood, and I appreciate it. Also, I've added that food channel that was requested. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I don't even remember. Was it Clip Clap that requested it? I think it was Clip Clap that was like, yo, let's get a food channel. And it was literally a couple of days after Mr. Rigsby was like, you can delete my food channel because I'm not going to be able to post my creations, because I believe, he wouldn't say it, but I believe it's because of his son. He's a recent father, and that means you have less time to post stuff, like pictures of your food. Yeah, the Discord it's been livened up. It's really rolling down there in the Discord. I believe that's, I have to double check if that link is in the Twitch, because I got rid of one link for the Extra Life, which is going to go on until the end of the year, and then I can you know, get rid of it. Yeah, I had to silence my notifications because it would go off in class. Well, you wouldn't want anyone to think that you weren't actually paying attention in class. Perish the thought. So yeah, the Discord is right below in the About Kirk Has Glasses section. I'm grooving out to the music a little bit. Grooving out. But yeah, this is Kirk Has Glasses, where not Kirk Has Glasses. This is Church Has Glasses. And typically I try to literally just find to fix something on my computer. I get back to what I was talking about. Such a beach. But yeah, I don't have computers anymore because I might have gotten in trouble and the teacher doesn't want to teach me anymore. Well, I mean, this wasn't what I was going to talk about this morning for Church Has Glasses, but it is interesting that as technology increases, and we kind of figured this out when I was in high school and college, but what is the purpose of education now that information is available at the click of buttons? What is the purpose of it? And the anti-intellectual movement was going around saying, well, all education is indoctrination into liberal thinking. Which, of course, could be translated into, well, if you teach critical thinking, people become liberal. We'll leave that where it is. But the question really is, if you're not teaching them critical thinking, what are you teaching them? Because if you teach someone information that doesn't have any critical thinking, one, you're either teaching them like stone cold truths that you can look up anywhere. So it's like, okay, well, we'll teach them math. It's like, well, math can be done on your cell phone. Math can be done for you with AI. Math can be done without your without your help. There was an Amber Alert and all the phones went off, but the bitch only wanted to take mine because mine influenced everybody's phones. Oh, so your teacher is stupid. Cool. All that story taught me is that your teacher is a dumbass. Your phone influenced everybody. You're a hacker. You're the Mr. Robot of school disruption. What a dumb bitch. I don't even know your teacher, but I can assume they are a dumb bitch. They got the dumb bitch stamp from me. But education, it's like, if information is just readily available, and if we've now realized that public school specifically was to teach people how to work, because that's what it is. It's teaching kids when they're young, like, basic information, and here's how you work. You are given a task, you take steps to complete the task, you complete the task by a specific time, and then you are graded on the tasks. It's basically preparing you for work. I have 2 histories now, so that's fun, and my history teacher takes his Switch, and he lets me play it on it from time to time. That's dope. But if we've now realized that, well, the work that we're preparing people for is now disappearing too, because a lot of stuff can just be done with the work of automation or AI, or sending it overseas, which tons of companies do, but then make sure to figure out how to influence politicians to blame other people and not themselves for making a profit off of getting rid of jobs. But if that is where we're at, where education no longer prepares people for what work is because there is no work for them to do, then what is the purpose of education? Some people would say, okay, well then get rid of it. We shouldn't spend money on it. I would suggest, and this is just my thinking, we adopt more of a model to figure out what the person wants to do. Yeah, look at the essay thing. It saved me from science essay. Oh yeah, the AI that just writes papers for you, and the education, like the entire education community looks at that and they say, well, fuck, that means we're gonna have to do essays in class. That's the only way it works. But then the curve for the essay has to change, because when you don't have the time and you don't have the focus and the ability to edit like you do on a word processor, it's now a different thing. To me, I don't understand why we don't adopt a situation where education is the process by which you figure out what the skills and the passions of the kid are and then guide them in that direction. There's a perfect example. I received, hold on, let me get it. Let me get it real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. So, I don't know how to spell, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, Squirtle, like, you have a phone that can communicate. I assume you have a phone, but you have technology that could be used to communicate with anyone that will automatically fix your mistakes. So what's the point? You know? Yeah. What is the point? If all these things are taken care of for you, then what's the point? And you're like, oh, well, you don't want to seem like an idiot if you have to read and write. I agree. I do think that we have to prepare ourselves for a world where technology suddenly doesn't work. Because that can happen fairly easily. But I think we're going to have to worry about several other problems other than the people who can't live without their phone if the technology that makes them work goes down. But, back to my point, I think. So, this guy, Wallow, A Central American Odyssey. It's a graphic novel, if you will, comic book. It was illustrated by a gentleman that I knew in high school named Dustin Garcia. See his name right there. Dustin Garcia. The dude, I knew him in, did I know him in middle school? I know that we talked more in high school. But this dude, everybody knew talking to him. He's gonna be an artist, cartoonist, animator. He is gonna work in like a visual art form that involves drawing. Why? Because the dude would draw constantly. The dude loved to draw. He loved taking suggestions. He loved drawing. Like, we took photo together. He drew way more than he took photos. The dude was drawing like a madman. So when we reconnected slightly, years later, what is he doing? He's making cartoons. He's making comic books. He's drawing. Now, did he waste his time in school? Maybe. I mean, he knew what he wanted to do and just did it. Right? And that's what I think education needs to move to. It needs, where do I put this? I just realized there's no space to put this thing. So anybody who knew Dustin, any possible, you do live in California, right? I certainly do. But any child who clearly has a passion, because there are a ton, and this doesn't mean that they're any less valid as human beings, but there are tons of people that have no idea what they're gonna do. I didn't know. I still have no idea what I'm doing. At all times. But the people that know, or the people that have an idea, when they're encouraged and when they're supported by adults, and then they have the confidence in what they're doing, they can end up being successful. And honestly, I would say Dustin, he is successful because he loves what he does. He makes cartoons, he makes comic books, he teaches people how to make comic books. Like, that is someone who wanted to do something and is doing it. And that is more successful than money. But of course, then we have to talk about capitalism and all that shit. There's a high school in downtown Long Beach that does exactly what you're talking about, and they incorporate people's interests into learning. But see, like, that is probably, and I would hazard a guess that it's not a public school. Probably a private school. It's probably a damn good private school. But public schools, because they're beholden to public money, they have to figure out a way to quantify their success, and then it's test scores. So then you worry about the test scores. Then you only worry about how testing works. And because if you test well, then you get money, which makes no sense, because if you test poorly, maybe that means your school needs fucking money. I don't know. But, I don't know. I think it's something that we need to consider as we move forward into the future. It is about a school, but not a lot of people want to go there. Well, that's fine, dumbasses. But, you know, it is hard. It's hard because also the technology is going faster than legislation can fucking fix things. Hot damn. Like, they're just writing legislation to possibly ban TikTok. Yeah, whatever damage TikTok could do, it's already been done, homie. Because guess what? Like, the TikTok source code has already been seen. So if you get rid of TikTok, someone else is just going to make a TikTok. So it's like, it's... I don't know. What am I talking about? I wanted to talk about something else. Because there's been... I've seen like 3 videos on it. I've seen 3 videos on it, and I wanted to discuss it. Even though my perspective may not be warranted or appreciated. So there was a streamer, and I don't even know his name. And honestly, I don't think I would want to say his name. But they identify as a dude, so that might help. Who, during his stream, berated, attacked, well, I wouldn't use the word, like, attack. He was a douche. He was a dick. There's no doubt about that. He's a fucking asshole. And I thought I'd be nicer to him. I'm not. Someone came into his chat, and he asked them, how are they? And they responded with, well, my mother died. Either today or the funeral was today. But the only thing we know about this person and their day is their mother is dead. And the streamer took it upon himself to then berate that person for, I guess, bringing down the vibe of the stream. Reminding people of death. Berated them for being vulnerable with a large group of people in a public forum on the internet. And then proceeded to tear them down for having the audacity to say how they were really feeling and what was going on with their lives. And then I think at one point he educated them on the etiquette of when people ask, how are you? I believe he said, if someone asks how you are, you say good, or you say, you know, not great. And then you move on. And to that I say, fuck you. He's been getting a lot of hate. And a lot of people, like, they stitch the video, they talk about him by name. I don't really give a fuck about him, and I don't think I'll ever be of a status where anybody gives a shit about my opinion on him. But I'm no expert on this streaming thing. Like, I don't have a huge community of people, and I'm not sitting here giving away PS5s, and I'm not, you know, going to TwitchCon, and I'm not selling buckets of merch and looking to buy a house doing this. But I will say, like, if you do this... No, it wasn't Ninja. But if you do streaming, and you ask somebody how their day was, and they respond with very personal, honest things, it's allowed to make you uncomfortable. It's allowed to frustrate you in the ideas that, wow, I didn't really want to hear that kind of thing today. However, there should be another part of your brain, and this is where it's going to get tricky. There should be another part of your brain where the empathy is. Where it filters through the part where you, like, maybe the immediate reaction is like, oh man, I didn't want you to bring down the stream. I didn't want you to talk about how bad things are. And then it should filter through the, oh yeah, this is a human being. They've come into my stream. Maybe they're looking for a little distraction. Maybe they're looking for, you know, a little humor. Maybe they're looking for just something to distract them. I think I repeated that. It doesn't matter. But when they offer up information that is devastating, that honestly gives you a very big clue into how they're feeling. Whatever it's done to your day, at least acknowledge they're a human fucking being. At least acknowledge, hey, this is a person on the other side of that chat. There's a person who lost their mom. And for all we know, they hated their mom. I don't even think the person went into details about their mom's death. For all we know, they had a terrible relationship with their mom. And they're like, hey, my mom died. You know what? Cool. Maybe they were coming in going, hey, look, maybe my mom was a terrible person. My mom died today. Some people are just assholes. And watching that video, like, because it came up on the TikTok, you know, that thing that the U.S. government's got to ban. But watching the video, it was literally like, oh, it's a clip from a stream, cool. And then the guy reads out, oh, my mom just died. I'm like, oh, wow, so you're going to provide provide a good piece of advice or make them feel better? And he literally just started attacking them. And it was like, I was like, and then I started to think, what would happen if Squirtle, for example, if Squirtle came in and was like, hey, so, you know, death in the family, like in the middle of the stream. I'd be like, wow, I'm really sorry about that. Look, we could talk about that if you want. We could leave it where it is, and we could pretend it's not happening. Like, I would give them options. But at no point would I be like, you know what, you're a piece of shit. I asked you how you were, and you told me something negative. You're a piece of shit. This is my world, okay? And in my world, you don't tell me things I don't want to hear. Like, okay, well, fuck you. And of course, you know, the guy, he went on his apology tour. Everybody goes on the apology tour. Well, you know, I was, and I think they doubled down a little bit, like, yeah, I was upset. Because, you know, this place is a place of happiness and fun, and they were trying to bring it down. It's like, well, that's funny. I don't think they were trying to bring it down by responding to your question with honesty. I like to think, with my very, very small group of lovely people, I like to think that if anybody dropped down with some real bad family news, everybody would kind of respond with like, wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. Would you like to talk about it? How is it going? How are you? And honestly, I understand the complete discomfort of, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to relate to this person right now. They're going through a horrible thing. I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to do. But hey, they came into your stream for you. Be you. You know, you can't please everybody all the time, and you can't always say the right thing. However, I don't think that person thought that they were going to get berated by being honest with you. And it seems like that is what happened. I don't know, man. And what is the lesson? Have some empathy, I guess. I told something to a couple of coworkers at one point. I suck at comforting people, but I always try to comfort people if I can. Exactly. Like, I've thought of this, for example. Like, I have streams here with Zack Attack with Hetrick, and that dude had a stroke, which I was hoping. I wanted to talk to him about something. I kind of want to put a moratorium on stroke jokes for me. I don't care if anybody else does them. That's their lives. I can't censor people. But it's like, okay, stroke jokes, hilarious. Horrible, terrifying thing that could kill people. Ha ha ha, the comedy. But what wouldn't be beyond the realm of possibility is there are comedians who have gone on record. The one I'm thinking of right now is Joey Coco Diaz, who says when he hears that his comedian friends are dealing with the death of a family member. I don't want to quote him incorrectly, but I believe he waits a day or 2 days. A day or 2 days. He then calls them up. It might be a day. I think he waits a day. He calls them up and he goes, hey, you know, I just wanted to let you know, man, I love you. I'm here for you. Did they have a will, and what are you going to get? He always calls them and drops what would be considered a very inappropriate joke. But because he's a comedian and that's his humor, he's like, every time they laugh and then we blow off steam and we talk about them and, you know, he's like, it gives them a little bit of comfort. I think you're allowed to try that. And some people won't take it right. Maybe it's not the best if it's a person you've never met before, for sure. But the absolute wrong way is to attack a person who's just telling you what's going on. Absolute wrong way. Absolute wrong way. But yeah. That dude was a dick. Fuck that guy. I'm sure he has tons of fans and he's pulling tons of weight in merch and now this is only gonna make him more popular because for every asshole you see on a screen, there's 1,000 assholes willing to support them. So, and sometimes 1,000,000 assholes willing to support them. I guess my takeaway is you're allowed to come here if you're having a bad day. You're allowed to come here if you've experienced a loss. You're allowed to feel bad while watching this. And if I ask you how you're doing and you answer me honestly and I react poorly, I apologize. But I will be honest, I don't think I would react that poorly. I don't think I would attack you. I don't know. The church has glasses guarantee is I don't think I will yell at you for telling me how you're feeling. Me and my uncle talk about my dad and make jokes about him during the holidays to make me feel better, kind of. And that's what, I mean, this wasn't my sentiment, but I think it was in a documentary about comedy on CNN or something, where it's like, humor isn't funny without death. If we live forever, then there wouldn't be anything to joke about. And I just can't imagine. I'm trying to think of, like, what kind of I feel like if I was in a headspace to yell at somebody who said, by the way, my parent, or like my loved one just died, I would, like, not stream that day because I'd be like, I shouldn't be in public. And, like, Squirtle, I'd ask you about your dad, but you don't have to tell me. And you can respond in any way you see fit. For example, I've got some issues with some members of my family, and if people ask about them specifically, I always give them an out by saying it's a long story that is kind of unfortunate. If you want me to tell it, I will speed through it, but and I probably won't speed through it on the internets in a recorded forum, but you're allowed to have a bad day. You're allowed to be, you know, I don't know. Kind of want to just play some Ghost of Tsushima and pretend like our family members aren't going to pass away. But they are. Hey, little dose of reality, a church has glasses. Everything you love will disappear, including your loved ones and yourself. Like your grandparents that made you joke about. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, some of that. It's one of those things where, yeah, you want to keep that, you want to keep it out of the public if you can. It's not my place to talk about it exactly. Not here. But if somebody else wanted to talk about that kind of stuff, in regards to their own life, I mean, that's, you know, that's up to them. Dude, I gotta bring up this Elgato. I can barely hear anything. Alright, where was I? Playing Ghost of Tsushima. That's right, the one whole section of the island's completely liberated. Exactly. Respect the boundaries. I see a bird. A bird. And as we know, the bird is the word. How? Also, Squirtle, let me know how well you could hear Ghost of Tsushima sounds. Oh shit, we got ourselves a hot spring. Let's get naked and think on something. Reflect on. Let's reflect on booze.
Only thing that would make this better is a jar of Kenji's sake.
The thing that would make this better is
Then
getting
he never stopped talking.
fucked. Boom. More health. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Squirtle. Bum, 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 bum. But, you're an artiste, Squirtle? You're always sketching and drawing in class. Whatnot.
Come, see what I can make for you, my lord. How can I help you? Worthy of a samurai. That's all I can give you right now.
Boom. Fully upgraded shit. Yeah, I do. It's something I enjoy doing. Well, that's good.
Come back if you need anything.
Do you have an interest in being some sort of artist at all in the future? Or is it just, you know, just hobbyific? Just like how I like to play baseball. You like to play baseball? Oh, man. Have you ever heard my honest opinions about baseball? And understand that it doesn't mean I dislike anyone as a person who likes baseball? Okay. Alright. It's probably a good thing. I really don't like baseball. I think it was because I was forced to play it as a kid and I really hated it. But I am not... God damn it. Why am I suddenly in the fucking forest from Princess Bride? Where the... Yeah, I'm not a fan of baseball. I've gotten into many an argument with usually older gentlemen about baseball. Well, you like playing it. Do you like watching it? I guess that's a better question. Do you like watching the baseball? And Squirtle has left the stream. This is just as bad as if he was yelling at me for saying a family member died. I like watching it from time to time. Alright. Definitely something's gonna happen there. Yeah, I can't... I barely can stand the baseball. I don't get it. I don't understand why people like it. I get easily annoyed watching it. Come on, boys. Oh, shit. Oh, what the fuck? What in the hell? I'm just a fox. Running around as I'm killing people. What are you considered? Are you considered a brute? What in the fuck? Come on. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, buddy. Got him. I hate soccer now that I'm older since I was forced to play it when I was younger. Well, I mean, I think I've told this story before on an old stream. I used to really, really enjoy soccer when I was younger. It was like the only sport that I almost played into my adolescence. But then I had a moment with a coach of the other team where another team, like somebody on the other team tried to slide tackle me, and we were basically still children. Tried to slide tackle me, but they went too early, and I just stepped on top of them and kept running. And the coach came out from the sidelines and was like, "What the fuck? Why is he allowed to do that? That is absolute bullshit, blah, blah, blah," and anger. And then I went back to the sidelines, went home that day, and I told my parents, like, I don't think I'm down with this anymore. Like, if I'm going to get yelled at for, like, stepping on a kid who was trying to hurt me, I'm kind of done. Covered in blood and mud, honor the shrine. So, yeah. I think I just like soccer because it was like just a lot of running. Maybe I should have just started running. I only like to play pitcher. Well, yeah, like my biggest thing with baseball that I used to really piss off people when talking about baseball was I said I don't understand why 3 enemies with a chain is so oh shit. I said I always hated how it's literally a bunch of dudes standing in a field. And like a game is still really interesting even though only 2 guys are doing anything at one point and there are 9 to 10 just standing around. I can chain assassinate those for sure. All right.
That's noise. Where?
Oh my gosh. Doorway assassination. What the fuck? Wow, none of them known that I just did that? That seems impossible. And of course the deep, I honestly see what you mean. I hate when I'm an outfielder and sometimes the ball is closer to one person, but they tell me to get the ball. Did I just walk past Mongol artifacts or something? Yep, I did. Like, cause the thing is still pulsing. Oh shit! I just bump into it. Well, that was a quick reaction. The deep irony is that I'm actually named after a pretty famous Los Angeles Dodger, but I don't like baseball. But my dad, because my dad's into sports for the most part, but that wasn't what I expected I would do at all. Damn. Getting dirty in here. I say baseball is like a game of catch. I like to play baseball, but at times it's annoying as hell. That's the big cheese. That's the really big cheese. This guy. Oh, where do I go? Okay, well that's good. Fucking dogs. Alright, everybody calm down. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Ah, doesn't work if you can't see him, huh? Alright. Defeated your cronies. Let's party. Oh shit. Especially if they call ball when it was a strike. Like, what the fuck? Well, yeah, that's another thing. Like, well, I mean, every sport does it, but people tend to complain about refs in baseball, and it's so clearly something you can reverse. Like, I feel like in basketball and a lot of just deer running around this joint. In terms of basketball, like, because I do watch a lot more basketball than anything else. Like, it seems like they will reverse shit that was clearly wrong. But baseball, it just seems like a bunch of stubborn umpires that are just like, fuck it. I'm right, you're wrong, deal with it. Yeah, so it turns out I wasn't the milk that screwed up my stomach. It was the Hot Pocket that wasn't fully cooked. Haha! Never blame the milk for what is something else's issue. Those damn Hot Pockets, bro. Can't trust them. Now what in the H is this?
Ryuzo said you're the greatest swordsman he ever met. I had to see for myself.
Sweet, we're gonna have ourselves a duel.
His word for it.
I've trained with the blade since I could walk. There's no one left to challenge me but you.
Cool, so I'm gonna kill your ass. Duel among the spider lilies. It is pretty funny how I was betrayed by the Straw Hat Ronin, and they're like, it's because you couldn't give us food, and you kind of strung us along, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll just murder all of you then? Because there wasn't that many of them, and I've already killed so many Straw Hat Ronin. Alright, bud. Why would you do that? Ooh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
Come on. Come on, buddy. Hold on, you asked a very important question, I can tell. Oh, fuck. Fuck, how the fuck did you roll into his strike? You fucking dumbass. Do I eat Fruity Pebbles or Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Oh, I always pick Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch all day. Ugh. Okay. What's the point of... Come on. Got his ass.
Ryuzo's stories
I will
don't do you
always pick
justice.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
They
by the
never
way.
did.
It's one of my faves. This one's going much better. Okay, why? Okay, that's bullshit. What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? Did you see that shit? Now he's not doing a lot of counter. Getting dark. Jeez.
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice.
Well, I
They
put
never
something to
did.
say smart quality thing, and your first thought was it your birthday? Well, it was a birthday related quote, and I'm like, is this just your way of letting us know it's your birthday? bitch. You bitch, come on. Come on, motherfucker. Bitch. Are you kidding? Fucking ass. I have worse means saved to my camera roll from Reddit.
You fought well, but
Yeah,
we're
I
finished.
don't. Fought well, but we're finished as you talk to a dead person. And now I have no resolve. Go brave into the unknown country. The lonely forest clearing.
Quickly, Sora.
Oh man, I gotta do a standoff and
I'm right here.
Straw Hat Run. Yeah, I killed one of your bros. Yeah, when it comes to memes, I feel like I don't. Fuck. Fuck me. Fuck. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. It said assassinate. I went to assassinate, and instead he did a regular attack. This fucking game is rigged. Game is rigged. I swear it. I will testify in court. Yeah, I don't feel like I have a good meme game.
Who will face me first?
Alright, let's do this right. Got some. Got some more. And got some more. Come on. Rescue the lady.
Going to be all right.
I don't like memes except for stupid ones. Or dark humor ones. Like,
Free. Find a safe place and stay there.
I won't get far.
it's also like, call me an old person. Like, to me, it's starting to blur the lines between what is memes and what is just regular shit. That makes sense. Like, to push my glasses up and go old man on people, like, memes back in my day had a format. And nowadays it's just like, oh, you make a video and then you write a sentence over the video and then somehow it's a meme, even if that sentence doesn't relate to anything at all. It like, doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
Hey, you want to get fucked up too? Because you beat me the last time due to some bullshit circumstances? All three dead. Give me your favorite dad jokes. I want to see how embarrassing they are. Well, that's the thing, like, I mean, they have to happen, like, in the moment. But one of them that happened in the wild that I was extremely proud of I used to work at a place that sold high-end appliances. And one time when I was working the front counter, a customer said, "Can you believe that they're putting televisions inside of refrigerators?" And I responded with, "Yeah, I guess some people are just starved for entertainment." And I was like, that's one of the greatest things that I've ever said. No standoff. Oop. Oh boy. Ooh, I think I stabbed him right in the D. It's funny, but so dumb in a way. Yeah, that's what the dad joke is. Like I've talked about it. I think I've talked about it on Instagram back in the day. Because my Instagram, yeah, my uncle doesn't do dad jokes. He does cringy pickup lines, so he isn't qualified for dad jokes. Well, yeah, I mean, those might be considered creepy dad jokes, but I don't want to make fun of your uncle. I don't know him, but a dad joke. First off, there are puns, right? And pun is just wordplay, and those are great. Those are great for different reasons. My gosh,
I'm right here.
are there just enemies all over the place? But the idea is, like, a pun, if worked out correctly, is... Pun, if worked out correctly, is kind of like... It's like this special kind of math that goes into a joke that mostly people just cringe at. Which to me is like the best joke ever. Because it means you have to acknowledge that what I did was work, but you hate the fact that you understand it. If that makes sense. I say worse things to my uncle. I don't know. I don't know what you were going to say. It was bad. But dad jokes are like, sometimes they're not puns. Oh, like a classic dad joke is like if you're at a restaurant. Oh, my dad literally used to do this joke all the time until we called him out on it, and now he only does it like 1/3 of the time. Where did I was like, where the fuck did the fox go? It's when the check comes back to the table, and then the dad looks at the check and then acts surprised by how much it is, and then goes, "Did you break something?" Like they get the check and they go, "Did you break something?" That's a dad joke. Because it's stupid. And... or when you say to your dad, or when someone says to their dad, "Dad, I'm hungry," and they go, "Oh, hi, hungry, I'm dad." Like, those are dad jokes, too. They're stupid, and they make you cringe. But my brand of dad joke that I love is usually pun-based. Like, another classic dad joke at a restaurant is, like, a waitress or waiter, waitstaff will come up and look at food on the table, not eaten, and they'll say, "Hey, would you like a box? Or they say, do you want a box? And then the father will say, no, do you want to wrestle? Like, that joke is classic dad cringy shit. Fucking god damn it. You're a bitch-ass horse. My horses in Red Dead could do that joke. I like how people say they're a dad's opinion. Presents on Christmas. And they say, you get me a box. Yeah. Dad jokes, like, they're a special breed of joke. And I love working with them. And specifically, one of my roommates, anytime I drop a good one, they will just say, you have children somewhere. I don't know where, but you have them. Nope, 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 nope. Kill an enemy with a sticky bomb. Also, I want to check something out here. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Dad jokes sound cool. I love dad jokes. I think they are the Mad Notes. Oh yeah, I still never have used concentration. Unless I have and I just don't notice. Whoops, did not know that was an explosive arrow. Good thing to find out now. Oh, damn. Boom, sticky bomb death. I say I like dad jokes, but I think they just give me well, that... That was convenient. That was just the most convenient thing I've ever seen. Are you all that's left? I don't think there's anybody else left, bud. Idiot. My mother just said I'm weird because I drink a glass of milk with dry cereal. I mean, I don't think that's super weird. I don't want to do any spoilers for a movie, but a character in Get Out did that shit, and they were a little weird. Oh, we got a bird. We got a bird. Where'd that bird going? And that's, to me, it's just like eating cereal, except you're taking longer to do it. You want to enjoy your cereal that way? I mean, that's your right. I think I already see where we're going. Gonna get another sword that I don't plan on using. I believe this sword has the insignia of my family on it, so why would I change it? Hijiki and sunlight. Oh damn! That's a bougie ass looking sword. %15 chance? I haven't even been checking these. Holy sh... Wind chimes release poison vapors. This I don't really need any... Well, I say that until I need just a little bit of something. I'm doing alright. This is always helpful. I'm not changing shit. I just don't like when my food is mushy. I don't eat bananas or potatoes except for french fries because I don't like the texture. You're not a mushy eater, man. You know, that's your style. I don't mind things being mushy if it's delicious. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of question marks up here. Whole lot of riddlers. Go there. Go to here.
Here.
I play video games like I do paperwork. You know, I do all the little shit on the sides, which basically makes me OP for the story missions, which I am 100% okay with. That was an accident. Rebels Retreat. Like a vacation spot? Yeah, I did that with other Sucker Punch games too. Stagger, Spearman, wind attacks. best way to do that would just be to roll up on him, huh? Got him. Oh, okay. Can I see? Got him. Aw, damn it, Squirtle. Making me stand, making me stretch. That one. Thank you, Squirtle. I needed that. I usually keep playing while I do that, but ugh. Oh shit. I thought he was the last guy. Go. Oh boy. Good riddance. Oh, what was that? What was it for? I'll never know, because I won't look. Black powder bombs. Bunch of shit I didn't use. What's in the box? And your old man back needs a stretch. It's true, dude. Right before... I don't know if it was right before or right as I started streaming years ago. I went to a chiropractor because I had a day after work where I literally, like, couldn't stand up straight. And it was hurting. And I was like, I need to go to a chiropractor. And I go to a chiropractor, and the guy looked at my back, and he's like, how often are you sitting? I was like, well, it depends on the work. It could be this, could be this. And he's like, don't stand for longer than 45 minutes. Or don't sit for longer than 45 minutes ever. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, your back's always going to be in pain. So you just got to work on things to make it slightly better. And I was like, okay. He's like, have a good one. I could have Batmaned around here. Or, you know, you just roll in, kick ass, take names, and bounce. Looking for shit? This is not that good of a hideout. Oh shit, here we go. But there's definitely something out there, right? There's definitely something out there. Video game logic dictates that something is on that stretch of land out there. Whoa, whoa.
Let's go, son.
Why? Whatever. I was gonna say, why is there a half bow and a full bow, but there's only one option for one and only two options for the other? It's like, just upgrade the bow, and give me the option to use any of those with the same bow. Oh, there's a whole bunch of water separating that shit. Or up there. Okay. Okay, useless horse. I'm gonna leave you here. Make my way around it and then call you back. Take care of your back, kids. Take care of your back or you'll be feeling like shit for a while. Well, until you die. Then you don't feel anything.
Send your best warrior.
Feel bad for all the dogs I have to kill in this game. Oh, killing the hawk guy. Fuck you and fuck your hawk. My back hurts no matter what I do. Probably all those, are kids still, I mean, everything is so obsolete now.
They needed
Are kids carrying books to school?
Easy access to the coast. Well positioned to supply their forces in Ortsna and Uruki.
They broke through the fort's wall. Slaughtered everyone hiding inside.
I'll avenge them. Find somewhere safe.
Oh man, I earned a technique point. Earning those techniques. Rumored location added. I think it's location, is it not? Maybe not. Let's still look. Because my curiosity is high.
Saved by a samurai. I don't believe it.
Saved by a Samurai just sounds like a fun song. Saved by a Samurai. Saved by a Samurai. I have to carry 7 notebooks, a folder, a binder, a pencil case, and books. Hot damn! Alright, so I can't deal with this shit yet. Probably part of the story. Makes sense. It does. Yeah, I remember back in those school times when you're just like, a pack mule. Just carrying tons and tons and tons and tons of shit. Another fucking fox den. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you kidding? This game. I swear this game is fucking up on purpose. Also have to carry a packet for English. Is it just like a fat stack of papers, you mean? Enough to weigh it down even more? We got a bird. Pretty sure they're gonna take me to the other question mark. Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that was thanks to the anxiety and whatnot. Oh my gosh, are you going across the water and you didn't even take me to the bridge? You fucking piece of... What's with all these people? What the hell?
Must be the spirit.
Oh shit, another story. Dance of Wrath? Well, that sounds fun.
Yarikawa's vengeance.
Mr. Rigsby, are you
Tread
in
carefully, my lord. Old Yarikawa is a dangerous place.
Tell me a story, dog.
What
In the
happened here?
meantime, I'm gonna check the
We were
Discord.
coming
'Cause I
down the
think there's a
road
discussion.
and heard screams. By the time we got here, it was too late.
They must have killed each other.
No, it was the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance.
Spirit.
You know some of the tale, but not all. Long ago, the samurai of Clan Yarikawa were the most skilled swordsmen on our island. In every generation, one lord was taught their family secret, a deadly technique called the Dance of Wrath that could cut through any foe's defense. The Dance of Wrath found its greatest master in Lord Tokiyasa Yarikawa. Though beloved by his people, he resented Clan Shimura's power. Desperate to seize control, he set off a bloody rebellion that claimed countless lives. Lord Shimura's father and brothers fell to Yarikawa's Dance of Wrath technique. But with Clan Sakai's aid, Shimura put down the rebellion and executed Lord Yarikawa. Before
So
he
it's supposed to
died,
break all
the traitor
defenses.
vowed to avenge
Isn't that
his
like the
conquered
same thing that
people
I've been
from
using on
beyond the
occasion? Where you
grave.
just like run
Now
the
they leave offerings to his
thing
spirit
through?
at shrines in old Yarikawa's ruins. They beg for their enemies to die, and the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance answers their calls with the Dance of Wrath.
We call it the Wrath Dance.
You believe these men were killed by that spirit?
They were merchants known for cheating their customers, profiting from deceit.
So someone
fuck
paid
'em.
for their deaths.
The shrines overflow with offerings to the spirit, begging him for bloody retribution.
How do I find these shrines?
People burn a handful of straw and flower petals to make smoke, so the spirit finds their prayers. Look to the sky, my lord. careful. Yarikawa's people haven't forgotten your clan's role in their downfall.
That was a long time ago.
It was a while ago.
Not
Sure,
today.
we killed a bunch of them. You know, shit happens. Yeah, look for white fucking smoke. I think I see white smoke coming from here. Am I on the right track? I see some white smoke. I'm led to a cliff where my horse would die. Get me to that white smoke. I need to see the angry spirit of some guy. Wasn't listening to
A
the
shrine to
story.
the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance. Someone left a message.
Tiro Harito is a traitor of our people. He's at the camp nearby. End his worthless life.
Taro is a traitor to our people. He's at the camp nearby. End his worthless life. They must mean the survivor camp.
You got a new puzzle?
Lord
Fuck
Sakai.
yeah, dude.
How
What
can
is
we
it
help
of?
you?
Joe Biden.
Which one of you is Hetaro?
I am.
Someone
I guess there's
asked
people
the
making
spirit of
joke
Yarikawa's
puzzles where it
vengeance
says
to
it's a
kill
puzzle of Donald
Why
Trump,
would
but
they
then
do
when you
that?
put it together,
He's
it's
a
Joe
Mongol
Biden.
spy.
And it's been
Sneaks
pissing
out
off
everywhere for
grandparents across
hours.
the country.
Won't say where he goes.
I've done nothing wrong.
If you're helping the Mongols, I will find out.
I would never do that. Please, let me prove it.
Make him confess, my lord.
I'll explain, but not here. Follow me.
Oh, funny, like you're gonna lead me into a fucking trap? Wait, where is he? Where the fuck is this dude?
Can't believe they prayed for my death.
You should be more concerned about me. Unlike the spirit, I'm real.
But my lord, I've seen it.
Really? Where?
On the road. 3 bandits tried to rob me. The spirit cut their throats and vanished. This is where I come at night, my lord.
A grave. Who's buried here?
His name was Tojiro.
Gay lover?
Close.
Gay lover.
But his wife and family are at the camp. I can't explain why I visit without hurting them.
Cause they're gay. Gay representation in video games.
It's
It's
not
slight,
safe for you.
but it's
Where else
there.
can I go?
Mine is a
Make your
Rubik's
way to
Cube.
Ryuki. Go, before it's too late.
Thank you, my lord.
Well, that also means they indirectly wished for the gay dude to die. Not knowing he was gay, that wasn't the reason. They are like... they are like me. I can be a video game character. Hey, Swirl, you can be whatever you want to be, as long as it's like a 6th tier character in a video game. According to this. Looking for white shrines. Looking for white shrines. I'm in a singing mood, I guess. Oh, damn. What's gotten into me? You know what, Squirtle? It's Church Has Glasses. This is a budding friendship. Can I ask you some questions about homosexuality? That will both show my ignorance / might seem hilarious in terms of my stupidity. Because as far as I can tell... Oh shit, really? Oop, 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 oop. Overwhelming enemy force. Overwhelming enemy force. So, I imagine you're of adolescent age, so I also have to be careful with my questions. You can't ask children. Maybe I shouldn't ask any questions. First question, how old are you, Squirtle? And if it is under the age of 18, then I probably won't ask a lot of questions. I will probably change it to maybe one question. So don't lie to me. Don't be a liar. I'm a teenager. I'm not comfortable with my exact age. Okay, cool. But you're going through, like, you've been through or are currently going through puberty, which you'd understand your sexuality. Okay. Was there, like... Because even looking back, because I was incredibly repressed in terms of sexuality, because I was in church, and my parents really didn't talk about it, so we kind of just kept everything on the down low. And so, like, I discovered porn. I realized, like, well, I'm into straight porn. Like, obviously, this is what I'm into. And it became very clear, like, what I was all about. Like, being a homosexual, and a minor, so I'm only gonna ask, was there like a crush when you started, you know, when you started, puberty, where you're like, oh, Witchy Dragon, so glad you're here, Witchy Dragon, so I can ask these questions in the most awkward and slow way to hopefully not get on a list, which I'm probably already on. The Mongols enslave our people. The camp along the Kushi River, not far from the shrine. Destroy them!
The Mongols enslave our people. They camp along the Kushi River, not far from the shrine. Destroy them. This is my fight, not the spirits.
Walked in at the wrong fucking time. Well, I'm curious, like, because as a straight, white, boring, cis male, like my story has always been, like, the same. Like, you're young, you think girls are gross, and they're icky, and nothing changes. But what does change is you suddenly have, you know, the return to area. What the fuck? I noticed I liked men by watching movies, and all of my old friends were talking about the girls in the movies, and I was talking about the guys. Alright. Makes sense. Because I remember very specifically a show called So Weird, which is on Disney Plus, and I think is probably janky by today's standards of television. But the main character in that, Fiona, I was like, there's something about this chick. I don't want to throw rocks at this one. Kind of want to have conversations with her. And possibly, you know, do sinful things with her alone.
Please, my
I was a
lord.
child at the
Calm
time,
down.
so nobody
I'll free you.
fucking...
Not Mongols. Ours. Why were they killed? Shieldmen.
Nobody
took
come
a
after me
massive sin to
saying, like,
kill them.
oh my god, he's into children. No, no, no. When I was in my teenage years, I was into another person in their teenage years. It's allowed, okay?
Tell me what happened.
The spirit. He cut through them all. Then he left. Thought I was going to die in a cage.
Who were these people with the Mongols?
Mini
The
Kirk
ones who
stories are the
sold me to
best.
them.
You're free. Go.
Thank you.
I was a weirdo, man. I'll admit it. I was really into orange. I wore a lot of orange clothing.
Perhaps turn to the shrine.
My hair was much longer. I'm trying to get back to that. I'm trying to get back to that former glory, which I have been told will not help in a future desire to date women, because apparently a lot of women aren't really into the long-haired thing, supposedly. But I will say, I want to get back to my former long-haired glory. Because I used to be I used to have just super fucking long hair, dude. Where? Why can't I track any locations? No, not gonna lie. I low-key wonder if my bullies had racist undertones. You mean, well, Witchy, well, now I have to ask you questions, Witchy, and I don't want to ask any questions that are too invasive if you are under the age of 18. So can I ask you if you are over the age of 18 before I begin to ask you about your bullies? I'm a weirdo currently. Oh, I'm still a weirdo. I just feel like I was more of a weirdo because I was into metal and comedy and weird shit, but I was also into Jesus. I don't know if you've ever heard of Jesus. Huge in America, even though they don't really listen to what he says. Supposedly said in books. But the question I have for Witchy, you're wondering if you're like they were a bunch of white kids throwing acorns at a little Mexican girl calling. Oh yeah, they were racist. Well, their parents were. Their parents were racist. That's a given. Because their parents gave them the understanding that most Mexican people are quote unquote aliens. Which I believe would mean illegal aliens, which is not 100% true. You're aware of Jesus? Okay. Aware of Jesus. Are you sure? I went to a lot of Sunday school when they said they aren't aware of Jesus. We have to keep telling them. And eventually they'll start giving money to the church. I mean, come to Jesus. Jesus who? Who Jesus? Who does Jesus? Oh, Billy Jack. Fun fact, mini Kirk story. So my mother she discovered she was an illegal alien when I was in middle school or elementary school. Because my mother is actually, or was at one point, an illegal immigrant from the country of Canada. She was one of those dirty Canucks trying to make it across the border without doing it the right way. I'm one quarter Canadian. A quarter of my blood is maple syrup and hockey.
Shrine to the spirit. If there was a message here, the spirit already claimed it.
I know who he is, Kirk. I went to Sunday school.
A battle close by.
Yeah, my mom had to go to immigration offices and deal with the whole hullabaloo. Because this is going to shock some people. It's not a... Did you grow maple syrup? No, we didn't grow maple syrup. My mother would come back and tell me, like, the process kind of blows. Not a fun process. Little hockey puck. Well, only a fourth. Only a fourth. The other 3/4 of my blood, red, white, and blue, baby. The other 3/4 is freedom. Stars and stripes. Denying really fucked up things about my past. Yeah, the process fucking sucks and takes forever. And if you happen to be...
There's a way in through that opening below.
If you if you happen to be
Someone's been living
a white person,
offerings taken from the shrines
and
to the
I don't
spirits.
want to compare the struggles at all and say one is worse than the other. I will just reflect on what I remember from my mom's experience. Every time she had a meeting, it was always like punctuated with the phrase, "What are you even doing here?"
A banner of Clan Yarikawa.
And it was like, well, I need to do this
One
like all these other people. And they're like, what? Because, you know,
Infested with fleas.
shit's fucked up.
Written by an educated hand.
And I'm hoping it makes some folks out there feel better that, you know, Canadians didn't get a free ride just because they were Canadians.
Did a samurai of Clan Yarikawa survive?
Doesn't matter how much
I have to
booting
find
and
whoever this
sorries
is.
they
Need
gave.
to look for
Like, they
another
had to
shrine,
stay
I'm
in the
afraid.
same, they had to sit in the same lines. I gotta search for more white smoke for this fucking guy? Come on. I'm American and Hispanic. I'm failing Spanish and English, but I'm passing French. Squirrel, you're just a big bucket of irony. What? You're white and you can't be an ignorant. You can be an ignorant. If you're white, in fact, I imagine a lot of them are. You can't be an immigrant. Yeah, my mom also found out because, like, she applied for a job and then found out she wasn't a citizen. Like, it wasn't... It was like she had been in the country for, I think, like 30 or 40 years.
Lord Sakai is the last of his clan, and a servant of the dog Shimura. Lead him to the Garden of the Gods, so they may witness his death.
Hot damn. These guys really don't like me.
To kill me, I'll go to the Garden of the Gods.
I'm only passing math, PE, and history. Let's wait. You're only passing 3 out of the 6? You gotta fix that shit, bro. That's because Spanish in school is like Spain Spanish, and not the Spanish you might know. Like Spain Spanish. I don't know why the phrase Spain Spanish makes me laugh. It does. Hey, what's up,
My
Bo?
lord,
Yes.
What do you know about the Garden of the Gods?
only that it's a beautiful field of
That's a
white flowers.
pretty kick-ass metal band. Yeah, they're doing that Spain Spanish. Well, my brother, who has a very, 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 very long time girlfriend, to where they're like kind of married already, but they're not. So obviously it creates friction with the families. Because they want, you know, the grandparents want kids, and like, you know, they want documentation, and they like my brother and his girlfriend just want to live their lives, you know, that fun chestnut. But Spanish be different. Yeah, she would Maria is her name. She would always, because I believe she has a like degree in Spanish. Like I think because she's from Peru, and she speaks fluent Spanish and also speaks different dialects of Spanish. So when you talk to her, she's like, "Yeah, there's different kinds of Spanish. There's different flavors of Spanish." Is that racist? It seems racist. Those
Lord
bitches in
Sakai.
other classes except for English don't try to help me. My Spanish teacher, since I'm Hispanic, says I should know. Well, your Spanish teacher might be a little bit racist. Just a wee bit
Tell me where to find the
racist.
Garden of the Gods.
You're close. Look for the statues of our gods, created by the sculptor Zonkaku. They stand watch.
Hey,
over the
you might be
garden.
close to the Garden of the Gods by going to a garden that has gods in it, you dumbass. My Spanish teacher is white. Well. Yeah, is your Spanish teacher not? Yep, there you go. Oh, look at this. This looks like the Temple of Doom from Disneyland. That
Statues
also
of
might be
gods.
a little
Must
racist.
be their garden. A shrine. No spirit.
Conversation.
This note's addressed to me.
Vengeance. Yarikira's vengeance has come for you.
Yarikawa's
Oh shit.
vengeance has come for you.
About to fight in this little valley.
So you're the spirit.
I am the wind that stirs the ashes. I am Yarikawa's
I'm gonna have to kill a
vengeance.
woman.
You spilled blood using a technique that died with the clan of
I remember
traitors.
my
Who
French
are you?
teacher, because I took
Samurai's
French,
daughter?
because I was in a
Did you survive the
predominantly
rebellion?
Hispanic neighborhood, and I didn't want to take Spanish
one
and look like a
survived.
fool.
This is a land of ghosts.
I wanted to take something that everybody would be kind of at the same level of, so I took French.
Who asked you to kill
And
me?
The peasants who bow to you.
that professor thought I was really into French because I like
them.
tried in the class because I
All
wanted to get a decent
Yarikawa
grade.
prays for the
And he's
death of
like, "Hey,
Clan
I know that you're going to
Sakai
be a
and
senior
Not
next year,
everyone.
but what I could
Some
do
forgive.
is
The
I can
rest
put
weep
a
for
recommendation to put you into
revenge.
French
I
4,
will
and then we
bring
take
them
a trip to
comfort."
French Canada, and then you could be a part of the French club." And then I had to look at him and be like, "I don't like French. I just needed to do 2 years of a language." Come on. Come on, boo. Is that sexist? I feel like I'd say that to a dude. Come on. Ooh, ooh, boy.
You're
Oh.
fast.
You never should have come.
Oh. Ooh, perfect parry, bitch.
I see how you move.
Yarikawa is your grave.
How the fuck? Oh, she's gonna be jived. Oh, oh. Oh.
What are you doing?
Learning. I know how to defeat you.
I feel bad for you.
You will die.
Holy crap.
You were a great warrior, but you let rage blind you to the true enemy.
Holy
Dance
shit.
of Wrath belongs to me now. I use it as you should have.
That I feel bad for that woman. Holy shit. Oh, well, look at that. One comes with a big ol' bag to put it in, huh? Nice and ornate and turquoise and blue and orange. Too bad I'm not gonna use it at all. I honestly thought that said Warriors Bush, and I was gonna laugh. Just turns out that I'm a little illiterate. Anyhoozle. Oh, wow. So the Wrath takes up 3 resolve, which means I gotta get more resolve up in my business. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's cut to you and then go down here. Oh my goodness. Also, I took I got quiet in the chat a little bit. I actually took American Sign Language in college, which I thought would be awesome because I was a little self-conscious about my speech, but I don't think that matches the awkwardness of being in a room that's completely silent because the teacher refuses to allow anybody to speak, period. Which is a good way to learn, but it also makes every classroom situation creepy as hell. Release the falcons, recover the banners, assassinate enemy from above. I only got to do that once. Yeah. I guess the real question is, how do I get in? Makes you feel better, Squirtle. I'm Hispanic and also do not know Spanish. Ah, neat. I took French and ASL. ASL was fun, and I don't want to blame the teacher fully, but I did want to mention that our teacher, or our professor at the time, like, she was really, really, I guess, immune compromised. So, like, anytime she thought she had gotten sick, or she thought people were sick, like in her family or anything, she would just take off. And she would tell you, like, if you feel sick at all and you need to take off, like, months of time, I don't care. So people would abuse that, and she would also not be in class all the time. It got really, it got really bad. Like, I remember one semester, one of the semesters that I had with her, like, I think she was barely there. I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. I kind of like this, you know, I like this subject. I want to do well in it. But, you know, she kind of, who am I gonna assassinate from above? Who is going to die? I kinda want it to be this guy. Damn it, you're in like the worst fucking spot, dude. To assassinate one dude. Dude, speaking of French, and this is gonna seem like a wicked left turn, I watched Ratatouille for the first time yesterday, and that movie fucking rules. This guy's never gonna move. Fuck this guy. My ASL teacher was deaf and had a hearing aid implant. I liked her. She was nice and really good teacher. Projects in her class were fun. Well, yeah, our teacher had like, well, professor, because it was a college. Like, she had very weird, like, hard stances on things. Like, I remember one time, I remember she said, like, our class will be completely silent and we won't speak while we sign because deaf people don't do that. And I remember somebody finally pointed out, it wasn't me because I did not have the huevos to do this. But one of them finally mentioned, like, wait, like, people who do interpreting for deaf people and family members speak while they sign. It makes it... Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck you. Come on, off the ladder. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Well, now we're just in the shit pile. Okay, the Falcons are released. At least the fucking Falcons are released. Whoa. Gonna get a full rundown of Ratatouille in just a second. Fuck this dog. Why the fuck? Yeah, come down. You're the dumbest bowman in the history of bowmen. Ah! Ah! Got him. Deaf people who know sign will sign, speak, and put emotion into what they're saying for tone. Yeah, she was like, she would always say, like, oh yeah, you know, keep the tone of the conversation and stuff like that. But she was like, you cannot mouth or speak words. And I'm like, other people don't do that. Like, got his ass. One shot. And I say deaf people who sign because not everyone who is deaf can speak or understand sign language. It's true. It's the truth. Very interesting culture. We did a lot of that too, studying like the culture of folks who are deaf and signing and whatnot. Anyway, Ratatouille. Fucking banger of a film. I don't know why it took me so long to see it. I know why I haven't seen Coco or Soul. I've been told that Coco will make me cry, and I just didn't need that in my life currently. And I think I heard that about Soul as well. But Ratatouille, I always heard like, no, it's just good feels and good times. And I still hadn't seen it. And then my roommate started it, and I came in maybe like 7 minutes in. And because, that's because it's relatively new and wasn't taught in school. Use my Batman skills. No one sees this guy? Okay. Alright. I believe you. Oh wow, there's a lot of people. Oh, there's a lot of them. Whole lot. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? Did I just block that shit out of the fucking air? Alright, fine. Fine. Alright, alright. Boom, sweet. Oh, this is all of them, that's why. Alright, everybody calm down. Coco made me cry because Coco reminded me of my aunt who had dementia and was deteriorating. Oh, damn, yeah, that'll do it. Watching it with my mom and other aunts and uncles, and we all bawled. Oh, shit! We got some big boys. Well, I know one of the banners is in here. Yep. Oh, and some records. And some records. Here are the other ones. Okay, well that was fun. Ratatouille though, like, okay, so starts out, there's this rat, right? And this rat is like, first off, this rat is a little bit more trusting of humans than normal rats, puts him at odds with his family. Also, the rat's super into food, but he's not just into, like, trash that rats like to eat. The dude is into some gourmet shit. So he starts, you know, going against his father's wishes and trying to be a cook. And he's inspired by Gusteau, this famous French chef, whose whole, like, mantra is, like, anybody can cook. So this fucking rat, inspired to be a cook, against all odds, wants to be a cook, gets separated from his family after his love of cooking puts them in danger. This guy, fuck you. Gets separated, Oh, really? Perfectly timed. Oh, get me on that ladder. Fuck yeah. You are a dead motherfucker. Where are these banners at? How is this dude not aware of what's going on? He ends up finding his way to Gusto's, and he starts, you know, checking out the scene, digging the vibe. Accidentally makes he doesn't accidentally, he makes this fucking soup that knocks everybody's dicks off in this restaurant, and they assume this fucking new guy, the trash guy, did it. Whoa! 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 Whole lot of people. Oh, hey, bud. Alright. Just got a whole lot of... Okay, that's one. Alright, we're just gonna kite all of these dudes and kind of just... Oh, shit. That was a lot of them, eh? Dunzo. Take a seat. Oh. Wait, are these not the Mongols? What? Who are these assholes then? Leave it to Kirk to give you make a description for it. But oh yeah, I didn't finish my Ratatouille. Not the food, the movie. So, you know, this garbage boy, they now think, oh my gosh, is this guy actually a brilliant chef? The asshole that took over Gusto's, who's actually a straight dick, he finds out that Gusto's will is under the condition, has the condition that if Gusto had no kids, then his sous chef gets the place. Turns out this kid Linguini, who was given the job as a trash boy, who's apparently a worthless piece of shit, the way they describe him in this movie, even though he's a kick-ass waiter when he has roller skates. He turns out to be like Gusto's long-lost kid, because apparently Gusto was getting some fucking side action and had a kid, and they never was told. Then it becomes, you know, it does the standard story shit, which is like these characters meet and have a mutual goal, then one of the characters gets too big for his britches, then the other character goes back on a promise he had for his partner. You know, they eventually have a blow up. The blow up turns into distrust. Then they have to get back together and meet for the big bad, which turns out to be this food critic played by Peter O'Toole, who's a straight asshole, who's like, not everybody can cook, and I'm doing a Bobo Vincent Price character. Whatever. Okay, whatever. It's a good movie. It's dope. I also did that thing where I came in about 10 minutes in, so then I had to watch the whole thing and then go back and watch the first 10 minutes to make sure I didn't miss anything for context. I did the same thing for Crawl. I did the same thing for almost all movies, because I am a psycho. I cannot leave a movie unfinished, and I can't not watch the entire thing. I have to watch the entire thing. I think I'm actually going to use this moment to go to the restroom. As well as take off this hoodie, because it has now gotten sweaty in here. So I will be right back. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. Alrighty then. And I'm back. More Ghost of Tsushima, more paperwork. Going through. Like nothing. That doesn't make any sense. There's nothing over here. That's bullshit. Probably have to walk through it with this one. Ugh. Witchy Dragon had to update their phone. Roll through the mud. Roll through the mud like an excitable... Oh, it's a legend storyteller? Fuck that. Fuck that. Go this way. I'm sure there's some shit over here. I'm sure of it.
In the Mongols.
Wait. I'll clear out this area with my outfit that makes clearing out areas easier. Bitch. Let's go, bitch. Nah, fuck him. Dude.
Who will face me first?
There's so many enemies just on the road. Can't get an inch. Yep. Gotcha. Nope. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, you wanted some too? Okay, cool. A little bit of a blood pile over here. Dumbass. And they're all swords. That's good to know. Come on. Oh, that's right. You're a shield. Oops. Oh. That is nasty. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Dude, I was doing so good in Tetris 99, but I got 10 lines of bad stuff. Tetris 99, man, it's peaks and valleys, and mostly valleys. When it's a good time. And a good use of your time. Don't do homework. Play Tetris 99. This is a message brought to you by Kirk Has Glasses. Homework? What? Don't waste your time. Tetris 99, a great use of your time. You learn skills like Tetris and hating your fellow man. Oh shit, more hot springs. Time to get more health thinking about things like sake and vagina. That was literally one of the things to contemplate on. It was nuts.
Mother used to take us to Omi Lake with Lady Masako and her children. We played in the water, while Mother and Masako traded funny stories over tea.
It was sake. They were drinking. Those moms were 100% drinking. This is the Japanese version of mimosas. Alrighty. Still more stuff to go explore.
that way. Look at that great sloshy mud sound. Fantastic sound design. Oops, I mean, there's a shrine over here. It certainly looks like it. Coming up. Who's coming up first? Oh, there's come on, bitch. Idiot. Dumbass. You can't handle it. So I'm reading a book about Egyptian mythology and a family, and the family don't make sense. You mean you mean Egyptian gods? Weren't they all boning and killing and whatnot? Enemies nearby. Where? Where are their enemies? Got them predator hides, but
Help! Over here!
oh, cool.
You're
I
going
guess
to be
those warthogs were considered enemies. Also, Squirtle, you said that Disney should hire me to make their descriptions, but the problem is I curse, you know. And they're a family-friendly organization, except they also produce adult content that isn't under the Disney name, but they just try to pretend like they don't own those things as well. They also have a giant company, and you know a lot of people there are probably racist and sexist and horrible people, but they will give off the idea that they're accepting of everyone, but also really are only interested in your money. Like the fact that recently on Disney Plus, it was updated that you have to include your birth date and your pronouns to make you think, well, what a nice and accepting thing. Yeah, I believe they're all related, but I believe they're married. Well, I mean, it's the same thing as Game of Thrones. Are you saying Game of Thrones is, or, well, we know Game of Thrones is better than Egyptian mythology. It was probably written a lot better, but, you know. Back in those olden days, nobody was better to date than your family. I'm not saying, I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying. Witchy dragon. I never watched Game of Thrones. I started watching it and stopped, and then I didn't get back to it right away, and then people just kept complaining about it, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't watch this. The quality is high, but you know. You brought me to a gosh darn hat. This is what you brought me to? This hat? Look at this hat. Really? This is the hat you wanted me to have? Whatever, man. Whatever. Come forth. What is? Oh, what's that line from Muppet Christmas Carol? Something and know me better, man. I can't remember the first part. Fudge. I think it was said in the Discord. Come forth and know me better, man. I'm gonna go down here just a little bit, just a wee bit. Yeah, and then gonna go back up through there. 'Cause what the hell? Is it a bear? Only thing I gotta worry about is if it's a bear. I do not have to worry if it's anything else. I will be just fine. All the allergies in the Discord. Well, I am allergic to cats. It's the truth. Oh boy. And you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. Now it's time to... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do the dance on this dude and just see what it looks like. Wow. So it's just the win button. Press this to win. Yeah, there's all this love for cats that, you know, I just never got to participate in because they literally want to kill me with their dander.
Sora.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Jumping off the horse. Yeah, so we never cat people in my family, always dog people. We always loved a good dog. More bamboo. And then we'll go that way to the edge. Gonna make our way west after we go to the edge. There's gotta be something up here. You would. Oh man. Ratatouille. Speaking of Disney, apparently that Ratatouille ride in like it's in Disney World somewhere. Apparently that's the hot shit. It always has a huge line. People are clamoring for it. I had never even seen Ratatouille. Now I'm clamoring for it. I want to see what that ride's all about. I'm sure it uses their trackless technology because that's the new hotness. Also allows for a whole bunch of shit to happen in a smaller area, but still be interesting, you know? Squeeze through. But I'm not going to go to Disney World. Why? Because I don't have, you know, a small fortune to go for a couple of days. Because it has now become, you know, too costly. Because Disney's got to make their, you know, their Marvel programming. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like Rise of the Resistance much. Holy shit! How do I put this? Wait. Am I going up or down? I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Rise of the Resistance, but I enjoyed the... What the... Yeah, there's so much to see. Need at least 2 days for the theme parks to be able to see and do everything. And are you talking about Disney World or Disneyland? Disney World, I feel like you need like a week, like a 5-day work week. Yeah, a lot of reservations. Oh, really? Really, you gonna help me out now? Disney World? Oh, I mean, I just didn't know which one you meant. Disneyland you could do in like 2-3 days. Yeah, you have to, like, I went to Disney World once a couple of years ago. And, like, I'm kind of glad I went when I did. Because, sure, it was without some of the stuff that a lot of people are into now, but it also kind of has this, I think I got there, like, right before they started gouging on everything. Where they took away Fast Pass and changed it to some bullshit that makes absolutely no sense. And, they didn't have the Avatar rides, which are apparently, like, 5 minutes long, but the wait time is, like, 4 hours. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can do it, brother. Oh, what? Where the fuck am I going? That's what happens when you... I don't understand. I'm hitting the button that I feel like I'm supposed to hit, so what the fuck is the problem? Okay. But yeah, there are 5 Disney parks in Disney World, and they're all pretty far away from each other. And you have to use shuttles to get to them. And those shuttles also go to Disney-owned hotels. Like Disney World, and it's not much better, but Disney World is like they're both scams. Don't get me wrong. They are both huge money grabs and whatever. But Disneyland seems to have the option of like, oh, but you can leave the park and go to a restaurant or be at a hotel outside that isn't Disney owned. Disney still owns all of Anaheim, so it really doesn't feel like it. But it gives you the illusion. Like Disney World is very much like you sleep on a Disney bed, you eat all Disney food, you are in Disney vehicles. Like Disney owns all of this, dog, and you know it does. Disneyland like gives you the illusion like, well, we can go to a Jack in the Box that isn't owned by the mouse. Disney World does not give you that option. Because I remember when we went, we were at a Disney, like, decades-themed hotel where each hotel building was, like, a different decade. And you had to take a Disney shuttle to get to any Disney parks. You could, and it was free. Everyone kunai after... No, I don't need that. It was a free ride. Apparently that's not free anymore. You have to pay for each trip you want to take to a Disney park, which to me seems like stupid because I'm literally spending money in your park if I can get there. I've done Disneyland and California Adventure in one day because I don't like a lot of rides at California Adventure. California Adventure has kind of stepped it up. I remember, like, I used to be what the folks call a Disney adult before it was coined that. And then once their passes got way too expensive and I started to, like, the scales came from my eyes. They dropped. Like, damage enemies with a black powder bomb. I just have to damage? Sweet. Oop, we got a brute. Whoa! Obviously don't want you to, I wanted you to attack the guy that was distracted, but hey, if you want to just fuck with my shit, that's fine. Okay, let's do this. Yes. Come on. With kunai to the throat. I mean, there are designated Disney hotels. You can stay at other hotels, but it's more of a hassle. Oh no, I don't disagree. I've just heard that, like, the all-inclusive package of staying at a hotel at Disney World has now gotten even more expensive in less sense. Because it used to be like, oh, well, free ride from the airport, free ride from hotel to parks, free park to park, like, transport, all that type of shit. And now they're like, no, 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 we charge for that. It's like, fucking why? If you know I'm going from this car to another place where I'm going to spend money on your shit, don't charge me for the car ride. Yeah, when I went, the shuttle was free, I guess. Ain't no way my parents are going to have paid for a bus. All three of us would drive. But then you got to pay for parking. Either way, if you're taking a vehicle to those places, you got to pay in some way, shape, or form. But what doesn't make any fucking sense is, like, if I'm paying for a hotel, paying for the park, already paid for the park, you know I got to pay for food, you know I got to pay, I'm going to pay for souvenirs, you know I'm going to pay for a bunch of shit that's way overpriced anyway. Don't fucking charge me to get to that place where you're going to make me pay more. Like, fuck y'all. Like, fuck you, Disney. And then when they brought up the annual passports for Disneyland, and it was clearly a ploy because they weren't happy with the type of clientele they were now getting. Because it was cheap enough for the hoi polloi, the rabble-rousers. It was too cheap. So, like, the undesirables were getting easy access to Disneyland and scaring the tourists. They're like, well, let's just up the prices. The people that have the money that are delusional for Disney, the Disney delusionals, they'll pay no matter what just to be able to get into our park of magic to spend more money on more Mickey ears and Minnie ears. Don't want to be, you know, don't want to be sexist. But yeah, that, like, Disney, because I wanted to talk about this because it blows my mind. So Disney, out of nowhere, forced everybody who has a Disney Plus account to mention their birth date and their pronouns, their preferred pronouns, right? But what they didn't come out and say is, if you mention that you're under the age of 18, they're going to censor the content that has gay and non-binary characters in it. It's like, fuck you, dude. Like it was a ploy to be like, oh wow, they're being considerate of our pronouns. It's like, yeah, but they're making you put in your age so that they prevent children from seeing people that have different lifestyles. I went through here, and then I went up there, and I can't really get a good idea of this. I'm lucky my family works there. Yeah, I had a connection for a little while, too. I don't believe they work there anymore. And even if they did, I haven't spoken to them in quite a long time. But that's how, like, people, like... Because Disney, they're making that Skrilla off those tourists. They're like, we'll give a couple freebies out. We'll give a couple freebies out to the workers. But it's like, yeah, but you're also not paying those workers a living wage either. I think it was like, what, like a crazy percentage of people who work at Disneyland are either homeless or in danger of being homeless very soon. And it's like, obviously that's a housing and pay issue, but what the fuck? How much money fucking Disneyland makes and you can't pay them enough to be able to live near enough to work there? Like, fucking come on, dude. With how expensive those goddamn churros are, with how much money you make on that cheap plastic shit, you can't fucking pay the people who go to work there every day, who love the magic. You can't fucking pay them enough to live in a place near there. It's like, come on. Fuck you. Fuck Disney. They lost their purity after releasing the film Meet the Deedles. Look it up. I'm literally only doing this to increase a charm that I don't even think I use. And pet foxes. Oh, Disney. Disney and Disneyland. I know that if I just do the story missions, it will clear this thing out for me, but I like to be difficult about it. So cute. I feel like Disney is just a cycle of shit. Disney is just a cycle of money making. Like, I watched a documentary, and I know I mentioned it on a much earlier stream. I watched a documentary about the death of original FastPass and the new FastPass systems and how they fucking don't work and suck ass and just cost money. And it was like one of the coolest documentaries I've seen. It's on YouTube for free. Defunct Land, a FastPass, complicated history. And it's dope because, like, through math, they prove the original FastPass system is the best one, but they're not going to go back on it because then you have to admit that you made a mistake, and you have to stop taking money from dumb people, which they're never going to do. Wow. What is this? This looks like an important thing. Cushy. Whoa, flowers. What? What'd I miss? I mentioned that there's a documentary about FastPass at Disneyland. Okay, I saw that bird, right? I'm not crazy. That bird just straight up disappeared from the sky. I came back to hear Richie. But yeah, FastPass. The paper tickets that you go up and get make the most sense and was actually the most helpful. It's never going to go back because Disney has to admit mistakes as well as stop taking money from people, which they're never going to. One time Disney put 2 Mickey Mouses in one area and ruined the kids' job. Well, it's a part of the it's a part of the training, and they try to fucking fix that shit. Holy
Leaders,
shit.
slain and left to rot. Utter contempt for these sacred messengers.
What in the fuck? Who did this shit?
Completely destroyed. This took time and effort.
I used to watch videos on employees, like the ones who... There's a podcast that I'm going back through, because it's recent. It's not recently. It's been... There is a... It's a podcast with Dan Harmon and Jeff Davis. Dan Harmon being the creator of Community, Jeff Davis, who used to be a... who I think he's still on Whose Line. He was on Whose Line Is It Anyway? He's been in some shit. But Jeff Davis talks about how he used to do a show in Disneyland and talks about the characters backstage and shit.
Was an act of hate.
What'd you say? It was a hate crime. Follow the fox. Time to go kill a dude who's out here.
They must be responsible.
Fucking going after my fox. Yeah, Disney, like, the contact I knew... Oh, we got a glitched fox here. Okay, where are you going? We got a glitched fox. I prefer to spend my money at Universal. Well, I want to get to that Universal in Florida just to get at that big-ass Harry Potter thing, just to see it once. What's with the fucking... Am I losing my mind? Wow, like a drug trip? Where is...
There must be more.
So confused about what happened. Like, the fox started freaking out. Universal in LA is cool. Like, it's Universal City, not LA. Universal City... I think it's a good one-day go. It's also a great one-day if you plan around Halloween and do like the Halloween haunt shit, because their Halloween haunt stuff is really high production value and it's pretty dope. We're getting the Mario Land soon in February. That's when I'll go. Yeah, I have a feeling the one in Japan, well, obviously, because the one in Florida has a much better Harry Potter shit. But I feel like the one in Japan is actually, like, super dope. What the fuck? Boom. You know, this is where I'm gonna lose some people. Oh shit, bees! Bees! This is where I'm gonna lose some people for sure. I don't think I have not seen a single Studio Ghibli film.
Killed so many. Destroyed what is sacred.
God, is that? Gotta kill these dogs. I don't want to kill these dogs, but I gotta. Got his ass. The hell is Studio Ghibli? That shit. How about Kiki's Delivery Service? I've never seen it. I have never seen it. I've heard only good things about the studio. Studio Ghibli, I think is they're Japanese? Is anime movies? That like everyone I've talked to about them swears by their quality, and I've just never seen them. Oh my gosh, they killed a bunch of foxes. Holy shit. Kiki's Delivery Service. Was it My Friend Totoro? I think that's one. And it's all made by a guy with a specific name, right? Or he's like the head honcho. I just know that he's super critical of Western media, and I remember reading some shit he said about it, and I was like, well, I mean, he's not wrong. I don't want to kill a dog that's running away, but I'm going to have to kill it eventually. Spirited Away trailer. Throw that shit in the Discord, because it's going to just immediately mod it out. Which I'm sure there's a way to stop it, but I just can't do it in the middle of it.
That's the last of them.
Spirited
No
Away.
longer harm you.
Kiki's Delivery
Any other
Service.
divine messenger.
Peace for the divine.
May the slain find peace.
And you're getting all these techniques. What's your favorite presidential pocket? Grover Cleveland. Mondale. Honestly, don't know any presidential pockets. And we got them all over the joint, and they're all in weird spots. Which is closer? And there's one right there now. Really, you liked Roosevelt? Carter. You know, who doesn't love a Carter pocket? Not allowed in. I think this is the camp of the dude that my family, like, destroyed. Oh, off the cliff. Fantastic. Well, fine, guys. If you just don't want to let me in, that's cool, I guess. Speaking of pockets, I'm getting kind of hungry. Kind of hungry for lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna eat though. What am I hungry for? I did have kind of a... Whoa! Death? Yep, death for the horse. Robert Brownie Jr. See, that could be a dad joke. With a little bit of setup and a little time and a little finesse, that could be a dad joke. If you say something like, what's your favorite snack to have during a watch of Iron Man? A Robert Brownie Jr. Like, oh, do you enjoy chips while you watch Captain America? Yeah, I enjoy a crisp Evans. When it comes to the costuming on Thor Ragnarok, how much do you think a hem's worth? I can keep going. You know, the way Marvel dealt with the recasting of the Incredible Hulk, some would say it was a little Mark Ruffalo. Little Ruffalo. It's that easy. It's that easy. You know, some people, they don't like the Guardians of the Galaxy. There was too much pratfalls. You cannot. Rick rolls. See? You're getting it, Squirtle. You're right on your way.
That's a good boy.
Man is hitting us with dad jokes with his talk show host voice. Oh shit, I'm in Mongol territory. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch of shit going on here. Okay. Kill Mongol guards in the garden, rescue hostages, damage enemy with explosive arrow. Oh, that's easy shit. I only got to do 3? Oh, where are they? Oh. Right. Oh, there's one behind me too. Of. Oh, shit, that one's not good. I was gonna do one that was pretty bad. I'm not gonna do that one. Fuck. I'm gonna do more Marvel ones. We just need to do one more and then worry about that shit. Peter Parker. Yes. 110% yes. That's what I'm talking about. That is the essence of dad jokes, and I love it. You know, I saw a couple of bad reviews for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. You could say it was a bad Cumberbatch of reviews. Idiot. And assassinate. You know, John Barenthal, he plays the Punisher. But it was really successful, so he was able to buy a new home. In fact, he calls it his Frank Castle. Is that the name of the Punisher? I could swear that's the name of the Punisher. I think I might be mixing it up with a different person's name.
They'll see us.
Where's the last enemy? Oh, it's over there. Oh, hi. How did he miss? That seems impossible. I feel like the best snack to eat during Guardians of the Galaxy really is the ground of... Wait, what? Granola. Oh, my lord.
Be careful.
Everybody is left, Squirtle. Now that this is happening, no one wants to watch this anymore. They're done. They're absolutely done. Oh, Lord. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think of more, because they're just so fun to do. Oh, man. So on the set of the original Black Panther, we'll do Star Wars ones in a second. On the set of the original Black Panther, they would go up to the star, or they would, the star was asking, you know, main Black Panther, he's like, you know, I just need to get some new speakers, man. I just need better speakers. Which speakers should I get? And then his co-star looked at him and said, Chadwick, Bose, man. Done. Oh, Star Wars ones. So Pedro Pascal and I don't want to use her name because she's not in Star Wars anymore, because it turns out she's a little bit alt-right. So Pedro Pascal was on, I feel like, the best bread to eat while watching presidential stuff is Vladimir Putin. Gluten? What? Pedro Pascal was on the set with Filoni. I think that's the guy's name. He was on the set with the director, and he was like, you know, I just can't come up with it. Like, what was the car that was in Back to the Future? And they were like, man, DeLorean. my gosh. I could do this forever. I could do this forever. Puns are the best. Star Wars. So they were on the set of the new Star Wars, and you know, the actors were talking like, you know, I want to take up. My humor is screwed now, and I don't know how to do this. I know you're gonna be hated forever, like me, amongst my friends. I love me some puns. Look, all you got to do is say "Welcome to the Punderdome." Kill the dudes in the garden, I guess. But see, what you're doing is you're creating neural pathways for the joke that most of the time people don't have to do for jokes. Where it's just like, oh, knock knock, who's there? Blah blah blah, ha ha ha. But puns, it requires a little extra. It requires more work. Okay, you're building a house of a joke, and then when the house is done, nobody appreciates it, but you built a house. I hit him? Nope. Got him. They were on the set of I believe it was pronounced Shang-Chi, and they were getting everybody's lunch orders, and they were just getting some burgers, and they were like, hey, we're gonna get onion rings. About how many do you think you need? And he said, oh, 10 rings. Oh, shit. Star Wars ones. Star Wars ones are hard, because I haven't really been paying attention to Star Wars. You know, it's just I don't know the new characters. These are fucking amazing.
Not the kind of person a samurai should associate with. She's no ordinary thief, and he's no ordinary samurai. Ordinary or not, it's wrong. They save people. Fight the enemy. If you let low-down cutthroats and samurai.
Goosh. Well, thank you. I enjoy puns. I enjoy pun work. Well, they're asking Han Solo. They were like, "Hey, so what did you do on your date with Princess Leia?" And he's like, "Oh, you know, blaster." What happens when you blow, or what happens when smoke gets into a Gungan's eyes? Jar Jar blinks. Freddie Mercury. Oh shit. You know who my favorite actor was in the Scooby-Doo live-action movies? Freddie Prinze Jr. What's Luke Skywalker's favorite car? A Toyota? Damn it. I gotta look around. Oh, jeez, dropping the mic on accident. In Multiverse of Madness, like Wanda was the enemy, and she was just killing people left and right, you know? And it was all because she was kind of corrupted by darkness and whatnot. And you know what? I think she really needed, I just think she really needed some vision. Vision's always clear. I think this is a good one.
Twisted and flailing. Wandering mind.
You know, apparently the cast for Jumanji likes to bake a lot. They use some Danny DeVito. You're talking about the new Jumanji. I thought it was going to be a Robin Williams joke. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. Oh, god damn. No, I didn't take a look at that headband. How cool is it? Perseverance. Well, that's a cool color. Survival's not as cool. Oh, shit. Fast track currently disabled. Why? What the fuck? What to say? It's bullshit. If I make any more, I'm sending them in the Discord. You know what you should do? I'm gonna make this is gonna make me want to put in a dad joke part of the Discord, and we just drop mad puns and shitty stuff in there. Because there was a time on Instagram when all I would post was what I called nailed its, and it was pun-based advertisements because they made me so happy. Pun-based advertisements is what gave me life during dark times of my past. For example, there's a company called Stella Artois, is it? And they make wine, and all of their advertisements were Celebrate. I think Mr. Rigsby will also get in there because Mr. Rigsby is a recent father and he's starting to appreciate puns. It just happens when you reproduce. And for me, I think it just happens when you need more joy. You're just like, where's joy? The joy's in puns. Because everybody kind of hates it a little bit, and I don't know why it makes me happy to... Another fucking fox den. God damn. Oh my gosh. Like, I drove by during the summer, I drove by a place that was selling barbecue grills, and they say it's time to prepare for your hot grill summer, and I was like, fuck yes. A guy walked into the bar and lost the limbo contest. That's a good one. That's a good one. Star Wars. Shit. Well, that's dumb. That wouldn't even make sense. I feel like that only works if you know about the NYPD Blue, so I'm not gonna do that one. Star Wars. So the emperor was getting breakfast together, and one of his assistants was like, "Hey, what do you want to drink with your breakfast?" And he said, "Orange juice, extra Palpatine." Oh, shit. Shit. That one, I feel that one was like, that one was like a fun shitty. Oh shit. Extra Palpatine. Shit, coming in through the waters. Coming in through the waters. Kill an enemy while concealed by a smoke bomb. Oh, well, it's not going to be on you. Why didn't Luke's marriage last? He used divorce. Oh shit. No, his wife found out that he kissed his sister. Like a weirdo. Before George Lucas knew that they were siblings in his own story. Is that Mongol frickin' fishing? Hey, caught something. What? Fuck off. Are you kidding? So at one point, Han's Wookiee friend made barbecue, and somebody asked him like, "Hey, how do you think of the meat?" And he said, "Ah, it's a little chewy." Actually, I just thought of a better fucking version of that joke after I said a shitty version. So I'm upset, but I'm gonna deal with it. Hey, bud. Take a seat. Got a brute here. Got him. Wow. I got him super easily. How the hell did I live without hearing dad jokes, Kirk? I don't know, man. They're a revelation. They'll give you life. And you know what? I think it's because they also make people cringe, which, you know, good. Jokes are supposed to shake up the system. Oh, man. Boom. Look at that. Clearing out the waste. How the hell did I live without jokes? I don't know, man. I don't know. How the hell did you? Star Wars ones. A bunch of rebel fighters were eating some chicken, and one said to the other, "Like, hey man, what part do you want of this chicken?" And the guy turned around, he's like, "Oh, the X-wing." Fuck, they had A-wings. I should have said, "Oh, A-wing." Fuck. Damn it. See, Star Wars is not my thing. In Gotham City at the police function, they were talking about pumpkins, and they said, well, what exactly is a pumpkin? And then the commissioner turned around and was like, it's a Gordon. I was Darth Vader like his toast on the dark side. One time, Batman and Robin were talking about some guy stuff in the Batcave, and what the fuck is this? It's just a burnt out house. There's nothing here. Son of a bitch. Oh, there's a hat on top. Okay, cool. Another useless hat. Fucking sweet. But Batgirl started to come into the this is not gonna be that good. Batgirl started to walk into the Batcave, and Robin got a little scared that she was gonna hear them. He's like, hey, get Riddler. You know, some people say it's hard for quite people to like Tetris. I think it's hard for them to make connections. Fuck yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. It also works with Lego. Oh shit, I didn't even see you. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get off that horse. Are you by yourself? That's not advisable. Is that guy gonna come and help you? Oh, did I killed the bird? That's fucked up. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is kind of a cheap one because I've used this as a title before, but you know what, you know, Prince got really into gaming too. He actually retitled one of his songs, Tonight We're Gonna Party Like It's Tetris 99. Batman had a lot of money lying around, so he made it Wayne. Got it! It won't stop now. This is a very fortunate group of people in this chat, in this stream, unless folks have left, which would not surprise me, of people that appreciate the art of punnery. Oh my gosh. Star Wars. So the cast of the new Star Wars movie was hanging around talking, and one of them was like, you know, I actually I want to get into fencing. Like, I want to get into real sword play. What do you think would be the best sword to start out with? And then the choreographer, or the choreography guy for the fight scenes, was like, oh, probably a lightsaber. Thank you for showing me this art. It might get you beat up. I'm not going to pretend like the road's going to be easy for you, Squirtle. A lot of people don't appreciate the art of the pun. I don't agree with them. I believe puns are great, but there's like a lot of people out there that don't appreciate good puns. Next spring.
Oh, the warm air, the cherry blossoms. Spring can't come soon enough.
there was a meteor shower during the filming of Revenge of the Sith. I guess you could say it was Star Wars. Oh man. People were watching Star Wars Revenge of the Sith and they're like, man, I just don't understand, like, how could the downfall of Anakin happen like that? And it's like, well, you know, Sith happens. Well, you remember how in Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon Jinn was like, yo, Yoda, we gotta train this boy. His midichlorians are off the charts. And Yoda disagreed because he sensed in him much fear. Well, I guess, you know, you don't always see Jedi eye to eye. So stupid. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh man. Goodbye. You're done? You're straight up done. You're out of here. Oh man. That was oh, son of a bitch. You know, Anakin was actually into Japanese animation, but he didn't like to watch it. He didn't like to watch it with subtitles with the original Japanese dub, so he watched it in English. I guess you could say he loves to padame his anime. I don't even know if that one works. There was a fucking. It's a stretch, but it exists. I was like, that one felt like a stretch, but is there something here? Like, there was a. Taking your shit. Oh man. Have to be careful during the winter. Sometimes there could be snowman vampires, and they give you a frostbite. Fuck yeah, that was a good one. You know, Christopher Lee, when he was filming some of the Star Wars, he actually got some bad chicken, and he was having some digestive problems. He was running off the set constantly going, I gotta make a Count Dooku. the guy that would puppet the
bandits.
The guy that would puppet General Grievous, he was actually known for harassing some of the female coworkers. They would fire general grievances. I could go on forever. It never stops. Can't even be mad. Yeah, it's your fault. It could have just been Marvel. Eat. This place is well fortified. Where the fuck am I? Oh, okay. Overwhelming enemy forces. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. My bad. My bad, game. Thought it was an open world that I could explore as such, but apparently I'm wrong. Okay, the horse has trapped me in the... Okay. Is this a new one? Oh shit, Morning Glory Hot Springs! Damn, I'm getting all types of hot springs today. What's really crazy is there are members of the 501st Legion, and they had this weird thing where they could only go to the bathroom on set if it was raining outside. You could call them a storm pooper.
I wish being a samurai were as easy as slipping into warm water.
Oh man. There was one of the guys in the whole Get Up. He was actually a huge fan of a character from Cheers. They called him the Norm Trooper. And one of them was they actually found out he was warm-blooded. They called him a warm trooper.
Deserve the best, boy.
And there's another one in the 501st Legion. He had a cat that had diarrhea. He called himself a storm scooper. This is the overwhelming force, huh? Can't do shit over here. Rebels Last Stand. Lord, you know, I would say, let's play Battlefront, but Obi-Wan controller. Oh, shit. Well, you know what Liam Neeson's favorite drink to have at the end of the night, and that's a Qui-Gon gin and tonic. Black dye merchant. What?
One still lives. Thief. Looks like you attacked the wrong caravan. Stay still. I can end your suffering.
No, my lord. I killed these bandits.
Sure you
I
did.
won't stop till I've gutted the rest.
Aren't you one of them?
Not by choice. They forced me to join. Said it would pay my family's debt. After years working for them,
Dad jokes.
I went
Oh
home
no.
and saw they killed my
A bunch of people are gonna
family,
leave the Discord because
stolen
it's all
all they
dad
had.
jokes. You know, but that's how we
until I've killed
that's how we
every
get rid of the weak.
Those
That's how we
bandits
get rid of the chaff.
You can't do it alone.
That's how we cut off the crusts.
My name is Gomio.
Jin Sakai. Show me where the others are.
I just noticed a message directly to me about something. Done. Fucking dad jokes. You know, since the Bucky Barnes has only one arm, he should be called the Winter Shoulder.
We'll do it together.
Yeah.
If you have information I can use, tell me.
Of course. I know this camp well.
There's like 6
They're
people.
outside
I'll
the main
kill
camp.
all of them so fast.
Lookouts.
Are
Should take them out first.
we going back to Marvel?
That building near the water.
It's where they keep what they steal.
What's in there?
That's where the bastards sleep.
Is anyone inside?
That belongs to their leader, Gorahachi. He's the worst of them all.
It's a bigger
Well,
camp than I
there
expected.
was
These bandits are a threat to the whole
there
prefecture.
was a cut in an original script for Iron Man
They're all going to die.
where Tony Stark was actually the son of a laundry empire, and he went by Tony Starch. Oh, but you do not know who you're fucking with. You guys are chump change. And since Nick Fury has only one eye, shouldn't he be the one time at a Avengers Christmas party for Secret Santa, somebody gave Clint a keychain with a hawk on it, and he was like, "What the hell is this about?" And the guy's like, "Wait, you aren't the hawk guy?" At one time, outside of Clint's house, a lot of teeny boppers, a lot of young women were hanging out, and his wife came out and said, "Excuse me, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Well, we just want to take a look at the hot guy." That arrow was so powerful, it made him turn around on a horse and then fall off. Can't roll off this rock, apparently. These bandits are so cheap-ass. I'm starting to feel bad about this. No. Ah, you bitch. This Daredevil isn't doing crazy stuff anymore. It's safe to assume he's a guardian angel. Because I'm a loot monster. I'm out here looting.
Someone there?
Oh shit, I just walked in on dudes sleeping in here and then murdered them. Oh. Yeah, I might have to just because I don't know where the hell they are. Oh, well, we got some arrows and some supplies and some stuff. Nice. Where the...
Hey!
Where are they? Oh. Oh, they're all over there. How convenient.
Get down! Hurry and die!
To search for Garachi?
Almost there.
Oh my gosh, I'm running out. think I don't know. My pun powers may have been depleted.
Any idea where they went?
Oh! Bastard! I'm glad I killed your family, Gomyo! Jurahachi! I'll take your head!
Oh wow. I'm out here Legolas and motherfuckers. Oh shit, he is getting into some trouble.
I'll kill you with my bare hand!
Oh gosh, I'm just out here wrecking fools.
He's dead. Done.
My gosh.
Your wounds. I can't do anything for them.
I should have been dead when you first found me.
You avenged your family, Gomyo.
With your help, my lord.
Yeah, no shit. I killed so many more guys than they did.
Don't leave my body with this.
I'm trying to think of more Marvel. I'm trying to think outside the box too. Oh shit, and the dude died.
Be at peace, Gomyo.
You know, if they had tanks in Apex, I think they would have been called Oct tanks. You know, Anakin, like Anakin was always, you know, pissed because they wouldn't give him the rank of master, which he felt was disrespectful because of all of his accomplishments. That joke is not gonna work. I don't know why I even started it. But the truth is, he always had weak calves. They noticed that his calf game and his leg game could have used some work. He really should have spent more time on the Jedi Stairmaster.
The remains of a robbery and fresh blood. Someone was hurt.
That's a miss. Sorry. Oh, fine. Fine. So a lot of people don't know this. When they first met, Anakin and Padme, they actually had a jinx. In the Star Wars universe, you owe a jinx. You owe somebody $1, and damn it, they're all bad now because I can't focus. I was gonna say, well, I'm $1, only $1. Have you ever made a squid laugh? It only takes 10 tickles. What does an octopus that loves the Beatles say? I want to hold your hand. I think that's 8. I can't focus right now. I'm all punned out. I lost it. That one was better though. I gotta save it. What's a Padawan's favorite reality show? The Apprentice. Pillaging a cemetery. When I do it, it's fine. Jeez. Gotta go. Oh, fine. Then I'll stop with the Star Wars ones, because that's what you were asking for those. Thanks for hanging out, Witchy. Hopefully I'll see you at a later stream. Thanks for hanging out with the puns. The puns, the funs, and the dad jokes. And the awkward questions.
Marked by shallow cuts. They were torturing him.
Holy shit.
Whatever they wanted, he wouldn't give it up. Torn flower petals, dirt. Like he was digging for something. Or trying to hide it. He gave his life for whatever he was hiding. I should see if I can find it.
The burden of theft. Oh wow, I'm starting to get that pain in your ass when you sit down too long. Or hidden item. So he hid it amongst red flower petals.
The same flowers I found in the monk. This must be what the monk hid from the Mongols. It belongs at Kushi Temple.
A small precious statue that belongs at Kushi Temps. I think this is gonna be my last mission. I already found the thing I need, so need my horse. Someday. Not today. Fucking puns, man. Now all I'm trying to do is think of puns. I'm not thinking of anything else. I don't think I'm thinking about any of the responsibilities I have today or the rest of this weekend. I'm only thinking about that sweet, sweet pun goodness. Oh, you would. Who would? You would. We got the cushy grasslands. Apparently I popped by another one that's right on top of...
I came to return something that was stolen.
I never thought I'd see this again.
Brought
The
it.
monks lost his life to protect it.
That man was no monk. He was a peasant we'd taken in. One morning I woke to find him gone, along with this statue and one of my robes.
Then he wasn't a martyr. He was a thief.
We are all subject to our choices. His ended in suffering.
Still a dick, but, you know, nobody should suffer. And then we got a fucking fox den right next to it. It's like, come on. These foxes are all over the joint. Let's go. Let's go. You're right here. Might as well take care of it. Freaking foxes. Ooh. Honor that shrine. Alrighty. Figure I'd use my, what is it called? Like my points. I got technique points. Figure I'd use them on something. I got like 7 of them. Perfect parry, counterattacks, terrify enemies. I need more bamboo strikes. I feel like I haven't seen any of them in a long lost time. That's for 2. For 2, that would take care of half of my shit. Oh my gosh, I've never used it. That is so dumb of me. My goodness. I could have been slowing down time. Let's do that for sure. Moon Tornado? Oh, damn. Typhoon Kick Finisher. Got 3 more. 3 more. Of course. Of course. That. I like draw a firecracker, draw multiple enemies to. Yeah, I'll never use that. I'll just wait for more techniques. Alrighty. Well, this has been a good time, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Witchy, who's already left, and Squirtle, and Billy Jack, and there's some other people here that I cannot remember, but it has been a very fun time dropping puns with you all. I can't wait to completely annoy the piss out of people in the Discord doing it. The next stream is tomorrow evening, Monday night, movie time. So it's going to be a full movie and hanging out. Hopefully you can be there. I will put a, I'm going to send some jokes in the Discord right now. I'm going to put a announcement for it on the Discord and Instagram and whatnot. The Discord link is below. What else? What else? There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, yes. Wednesday, doing a Jackbox game again, which is a kind of a tradition, I guess. Holiday Jackbox goodness. Usually, because it's usually played with personal friends of mine, and we get into the Discord and we actually use our voices. If you show up and you want to play and you 100% don't make jokes that will get me banned, that's cool. If you don't want to be on the voice thing, I wouldn't blame you. But we're going to be hanging out playing Jackbox games. They're super fun, super, sometimes incredibly inappropriate, but this isn't a family stream. You know, you're taking your decision into your own hands to be here. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday and a good beginning to your week. And I will catch you guys Monday evening for a movie, which, you know, I'll just tell you what movie it is. It's a movie called Night of the Blood Beast. It looks like Mystery Science Theater has done that same movie. So, should be a good time. Hopefully I'll see you guys Monday night and Wednesday night, and then back here. Well, hold on, let me take a look here. Well, next Sunday I will not be here because that is Christmas Day, and I don't plan to be streaming on Christmas Day, even though that's fun, I'm sure. I will be streaming the Boxing Day, the 26th, but I will not be streaming next Sunday. Have a good one. Enjoy yourselves. Be good. Make good decisions. Don't be an asshole. And do what you love without being an asshole. And peace.